12th qualification match of the day, and the Blue Alliance making a very coordinated charge on that blue reef. 3 pieces of coral, make that 4 pieces of coral, make that 5 pieces of coral having been scored for that Blue Alliance. Red side of the field, only 1 piece of coral having been placed up on the 4th level, but they do manage to get 1 more piece up right as the drivers step forward and take control. Cardinal Dynamics with a piece of algae in hand, lining up with the barge, and they place it up. 1 piece of algae to match the Blue Alliance's 3 pieces of algae now. And on the blue side of the field, SK, a piece of coral up in their robot. And they're trying to index it so that way they can place it up on the 3rd level of their reef, but it just tumbles to the floor. General's knocking over a piece of, or the game element stacked on the field, placing on the 2nd level before returning back to their human player station. Chaos Theory placing on the 3rd level of the reef, and it looks like there's a little bit of a traffic jam over at the blue side of the field, but they do manage to sort it out, and both robots manage to get those pieces of coral into them. 118 to 57 in favor of that Blue Alliance. 1 minute 20 seconds left in this match. Spud Botics with a piece of coral in their robot, and it looks like they're lining up with the 1st level of their reef, but it just tumbles out of that trough, and they're going to go back to the floor to grab another piece to try again. 2990 Hotwire makes the same mistake, but they're going to also go and try again. Cardinal Dynamics with a piece of coral in hand, lining up with the 3rd level. Theirs does stick. SK very quickly moving up on the blue side of the field, but their piece of coral hits another piece of coral and falls to the floor. Chaos Theory, piece of algae in hand. They swerve around to the backside of the reef, and Blue Alliance looking like they might fill this reef in this match. 1 piece of algae remaining for that Blue Alliance. Will the Generals be able to go and clear it out of the way? Chaos Theory, piece of coral on the 2nd level, and they have placed it, and it's good. Red side of the field, Cardinal lining up with their human player station and moving over towards the backside of their reef, all the way up with their elevator, and it's good on that 4th level. Algae, the final one, tumbling through the air into the barge for that Blue Alliance, and there's only a couple of spots that remain. SK placing 1 of them, and it looks like there is 1 left on that blue reef, but the Blue Alliance has opted not to go for it, and the match expires 189 to 91. This is definitely going to be a high score once we get those final scores to you. Chaos Theory having gotten themselves up off of the ground, and we'll have your final score to you in a moment. Final scores up on the screen. Let's find out if this is a score for the event. Of course, the Blue Alliance taking home the victory with a score of 207 to 95. Your new high score for the event. 5 ranking points being taken home by that Blue Alliance. 169 points for that Blue Alliance in Coral against 78 for that Red Alliance.